Hello, my friends. Mr. Mike here, and I found this classic CTW Sesame Street book club book called Prairie Dawn's Upside Down Poems and Other Nonsense from Sesame Street. And I can't wait to read it. Prairie Dawn's Upside Down Poem and Other Nonsense from Sesame Street. And this book is from, let's see. Well, let's see if we can find a date on it. Oh, there we go. 1981. Wow. Let's begin. Big Bird's Rhyme. I'm sitting here beneath a tree, pen and paper on my knee. I think it is the perfect time to use my brain to write a rhyme. So that's exactly what I'll do. I'll write a rhyme and share it with you. That is, when I can figure out what it is I'm going to write about. Hello, Big Bird. Oscar's poem. So here I am in this old park. I'd rather be home in the dark. That silly bird thinks this is fun, but I can't wait until it's done. And I won't write a crummy rhyme. I simply won't waste my time. I just won't do it. Not this kid. Oh no, oh rats, I think I did. Yeah, Oscar is one of my favorite Sesame Street characters. And looks like he accidentally wrote a poem. Grover's Me poem. Me is the word I use each day. So many things it helps me say. Good for me, I shout so loud whenever I am feeling proud. And woe is me when things are bad. It means I'm feeling very sad. Tuck me in when I'm in bed and kiss me on my little head. I could go on for quite some time using me in ways that rhyme, but that's not enough for me to write. It's time for me to say good night. Oh, look at that. There's Grover's mom tucking him in. My buddy Bert. My buddy Bert's unusual, I think you will agree. For one thing, he saves paper clips. He has 803. And that's not what makes him rare to pigeons. He's a pal. He walks and feeds and waters them. He's built them in a corral. Wow. He does have a little regular pigeon farm, doesn't he? There's 3 paper clips. 1, 2, 3. He has 8 pairs of saddle shoes and 6 of argyle socks. He keeps them in his closet with his box of favorite rocks. Plain oatmeal is his favorite food. He eats it every day. He never try my crunchy puffs. He's weird in every way. Well, now, I think I've said enough, 'cause Bert is my old friend, and if he's going to stay that way, I better say the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of shoes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of socks. And 1 Bert and 1 Ernie. Rhyme without cookies. Me trying not to write a rhyme about what me like best. Me sure you know what it is. Me sure that you have guessed. Instead, me rhyme about things that me not want to eat. Me rhyme about galoshes to wear on both my feet. Hello, Cookie Monster. 1, 2. I bet that was hard for Cookie Monster to make a rhyme without cookies. Galoshes are galoshy, right? They make galoshy noise. On rainy days, you might hear them on monsters, girls, and boys. It is raining pretty hard, isn't it? But he's got an umbrella. Galosh, galop, go squish they go. For mud is everywhere, but they not good for eating. And me not think that fair. Me too, Cookie Monster. They help me keep my feet all dry. Me know they nice for that. They are not good for eating, like scarf and gloves and hat. Well, I wasn't expecting to eat the gloves and scarves and hat. Galoshes are terrific, sure, in puddles and snowflakes, but they not taste delicious like carrots, plums, and cakes. Uh-oh. Cakes make me think of donuts and good old pumpkin pie, and now me think of... Me gonna say it, me can't help it. Here it come, yummy. Oh boy, cookies. But don't say me didn't try. Gotta say, held off longer than I thought you would, Cookie Monster. The Mystery of the Mystery Muffins. One Monday morning, I, Sherlock Hemlock, the world's greatest detective, went to Mr. and Mrs. Mopple's Market on Mulberry Street to get some muffins and marmalade. I marched past the milk, the melons, the mustard, and the maple syrup to the muffin shelf. But much to my amazement, there weren't any muffins. I came for muffins and marmalade, I said, but there aren't any muffins. Mercy me, said Mr. Mopple. There was a multitude of muffins there only minutes ago. Then Mrs. Mopple said, you might ask Marvin Monster, who works for us. So I went to talk to Marvin Monster. I said, Marvin, have you seen the mailbox to mail anything this morning? Or have you seen any magicians or marbles or mice or moles or mallards or magpies or monkeys? No, sir, said Marvin. He was a most well-mannered monster. But Mr. and Mrs. Mopple had been to the mailbox that mail anything that morning, and they hadn't seen any magicians or marbles or mice either. So I, Sherlock Hemlock, thought some more. Just a moment, I said. Magpies and monkeys, like muffins. Have you seen any magpies or monkeys? Mr. and Mrs. Mopple shook their heads. What about moles and mallards or mules? I asked. They might like muffins, but they hadn't seen them either. What a muddle. Now I was even more mixed up than ever, so I decided to go home and mull over the mystery. But as soon as I made my way past the mushrooms, the mayonnaise, and the marshmallows, there, piled next to the marmalade, were the missing muffins. Eureka! I shouted. Mr. and Mrs. Mopple and Marvin Monster came running. I found the muffins, I told them. They're right here next to the marmalade. Of course, said Marvin Monster. I moved them there myself. I think muffins go well with marmalade. Don't you, Mr. Hemlock? Zounds! Why didn't you tell me, Marvin? You didn't ask me about the muffins, Mr. Hemlock, murmured Marvin. You asked me if I'd been to the mailbox, or seen any magicians, or marbles, or mice, or mallards, or magpies, or monkeys. Feeling merry now that the mystery of the missing muffins was but a memory, I went home to munch on muffins and marmalade, and they did go very well indeed. Well, I have to say, I never thought of that either. Oh, this is going to be fun. Ernie's Riddles. What kind of noise does a train make when it eats? Give up. It goes choo-choo. On which side of the house does the sun shine? The outside. Why did the little monster put honey on his hat? Because it tasted better that way. Okay. Big Bird's fish poem. Fish lived in the water, but that's where they like to be, in rivers, lakes, or fish tanks, or in the deep blue sea. Fish live in the water. They don't need hands or feet. They don't play baseball, golf, or jacks, or ride bikes on the street. Fish live in the water, and how could they do better? For when it rains or snows, you see, they don't get any wetter. Fish live in the water. They don't wear shirts or ties, 'cause when they hang their washing out, it never ever dries. Fish live in the water, not like birds and men and women. What I don't know what to do when it's too cold for swimming. Yeah, like the fish with the umbrella. And a couple of fish playing baseball. And there's good old Big Bird. Hello, Big Bird. Oh, there's my favorite character, the Count. The Count's counting time. I count to 1, but that's no fun. I count to 2, that just won't do. 3, I count to 3, that won't help me. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got a speed sign, a stop sign, and I guess that's a yield sign. I count to 4, I still want more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I count to 5, will I ever arrive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count to 6. Do I stop? Nix. Oh, there's 6 skunks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I count to 7. So who needs 7? Wow. Skunks behind him and elephants in front of him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I count to 8. I cannot wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. He's getting pretty close to his house, though. I count to 9. I start feeling fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. because next comes 10. Oh, wonderful 10. And I start counting all over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Haha, wonderful. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lightning bolts. I think more Ernie's riddles. I made up some more riddles. You'll never guess the answers to these. What is the loudest color? Not yell. Oh. What do you ride that has wheels and handlebars and nice crispy crust and full of nice warm apples? A bicycle. Ah, that was silly. How long do a giraffe's legs have to be? That's a hard one, isn't it? Long enough to reach the ground. And I think I'm going to call it a day for this one. We'll pick up tomorrow on part 2 of this book with Oscar's riddles. I can't wait. Hey, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and come back tomorrow for more Sesame Street goodness. Have a great day, and bye-bye.